Hi everyone. So in today's class, this is what we did. I tried to explain that we are going to draw lines as borders on either side of the page, and then with a measurement given you 3.2 by 5.75. The rectangle is one page. So we have done a running stitch. This is called running stitch. It looks the same at the front and behind. The length of each stitch is half a centimeter. So half a centimeter thread will be shown, half a centimeter gap. Half a centimeter thread, half a centimeter gap. Now, to easily treadle the needle, they sell something like this called as the needle threader. It has a small thin little wire over here in a diamond shape. So you insert that diamond shape into the eye of the needle. Your thread goes inside the diamond shape like this, and then you pull out the threader, and that's how you easily treadle the needle. The length of the needle should not be more than the length of your elbow. The reason why this is for beginners is so that you don't have any unnecessary knots. When you're learning stitching, the best thing to do is let the length of your thread be short, as long as your hand, so that when you pull the thread and the needle, it's like you just pull it that much. Now, a very easy way to knot your thread: grab the end of your thread, make a circle, and push the whole thing out. This forms a circle with all the thread like that. Then you hold this and pull it out. So this will form a small little knot. Now to make a bigger knot, again one more time, roll it and push it out like that. This will cause a nice little knot. This is a neat knot. Now to do your running stitch, behind, you find where's your line on top. Over here, stick your needle behind. For running stitch, always start from the starting point. Okay, now take it out. Push your needle in half a centimeter, bring it out half a centimeter. This is one running stitch, one stitch alone. Again, push it in, bring it out. Push it in, bring it out. For beginners, one stitch at a time. Simple. Push it in half a centimeter from the thread. Push it in half a centimeter. Push it out. As simple as this. Single thread. Now you keep stitching this whole line the same. Now what happens if my thread comes like this? I have one thread like this, and but my whole thread is like this. You just pull the thread and stretch the needle like this. Then again, put the needle in, take it out. That's one stitch. Okay, I'll do this whole line the same way. Now I made a few mistakes. Can you see? My cloth is wrinkled up. It should not be wrinkled up. Now stretch the cloth. The thread will easily balance itself. Now I have a few thread which is hanging like this. In this position, if you see, you can see small little extra pieces of thread there. All you have to do is push the needle inside one stitch and manage the thread. Okay, I finished one line. Now I've come to the end of my line. What do I do? I'm going to start the another line. So I put the needle towards the end over here and bring it out. I'm easily able to change the direction. Don't bother if you see small loops here. You can adjust it after you end the line. Keep stitching like this until you get practice. It would be easy. Okay, so I finished. End of the line. Do you notice my mistakes? Now I'm going to correct them. Hold the needle here and just keep pulling the thread out. I'll show you with another needle. Here. We just pull those loose threads tight. Here we go. It's ready. One more important point. Your cloth shouldn't be so tight. If it is tight, you will not be able to continue the stitches or do the work in between. Now, if you got into the practice of doing one stitch at a time, let's do multiple stitches. So I put my needle once, in, out, in, out, in, out, in and out. This way I was able to create 4 or 5 stitches simultaneously. Now hold the cloth here, hold the needle, pull this needle out. In this way you will be able to finish faster. This method you do once you get the hang of doing one stitch at a time. Okay, now my thread is short. I still have so much to stitch, but if I stitch with the same thread continuously over here, I will not be able to tie a knot with this needle. So what do? I'll finish the stitch by pushing my needle here, turn it at the back, pull my needle out. Before I end the stitch, I'll make sure my cloth is not pulled together. Turn it around. We are going to make a knot. Grab the cloth like this. So what I have done is I've grabbed the cloth like this. So much over here. Pull the needle out, but don't pull it fully out. Put the needle back into the loop and pull it out. This makes a knot. Do it one more time in the same place. Push the needle a little bit inside, pull it out, go inside the loop, go inside the loop, hold the needle, pull it out. This creates a neat knot, and no matter how much you pull it, your stitching is secure. Do not pull the thread to cut it. Use a scissors, cut it off neatly. Now, treadle some more thread like this. Let me show you the knot again. Make a circle, push the thread outside. Okay. Make a circle, push the thread out. Make a circle, push the thread out, pull. This is your knot. The same place where you have ended, a little further, put the needle in, take it out. Now continue your stitches. Continue your stitches. Now over here I'm ending my stitch. The reason I'm ending my stitch over here is not because my thread is short, but because I have made one running stitch on one page. Now the same thing, I make a knot. Grab a little cloth, pull the thread, there is a loop, put the thread inside the loop and tie the knot. Do it one more time to secure. Pull the thread inside, tighten the knot. Cut it over here. Now, the front of your stitching and the back of your stitching, back work looks the same. The back will have the knots, the front will not have any knots. This is one page, this is one page, and this is another page. The reason why we are making pages is when we are going to make your book, we are going to cut this part out, and when you're going to do your work is going to be here. This is the wrong side, and each page will be folded like this. For you to have a look on your work. Now you can practice as much as running stitch you want. Make some more pages all over the cloth. I suggest go in this line first and then you go to the next line. In the next class I will be teaching you how to do a back stitch. Now with each stitch that we make, let's say I'm going to teach you 3 stitches. From that three stitches we are going to combine it to make it into a design. Like in I'll show it to you later. First now you practice this neatly. If you do not understand anything, let me know. I will answer your questions.